Connection lost. Connected.
Think I'll be able to full speed it, or you think I'll derail? Oh shit. And there goes all the cars. You got some. You got some.
Oh boy, it's a moving. My bad. I should have made sure the switch was facing the right way before I left the spot. Here you go, big guy. I'm used to the switches spawning with the main direction being the primary. Sorry about that. Some of these brakes are on. You should be able to back up fine now. I think all the brakes are off. I look behind me and I just see an explosion of cars going everywhere. I was like, what did I miss? Was that a party? What? The key saw. I don't know. Maybe I was hallucinating. Maybe. I didn't see anything. I'll figure it out later. Yeah, I'll figure it out later. Well, you're not using it, so it don't matter. I'm gonna try to make it loop back around. It does. I want to. You don't have to use it, sir. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Okay. Save the game again. What? What a weirdo. You gonna make it 10? The miracle frisbee. There's no need to overthink it, man. Just do what you want. You know what I mean? If you want to add more cars, do it. I like to add more cars all the time. You can have all the cars. You can have as many as your train can pull. Hell if I know. You'll figure it out. Besides, it's not going to hurt you to have extra left over anyway. Because then you'll have extra left over, and then when you upgrade the train, you can use them. If you do hit that, I'm saying if you do hit that limit in theory, and you get, say you got a couple of extra cars and you can actually pull, well, you could just leave those cars by the side until you can use them. Brakes off. Bitch. It's okay, you like it. You monster frisbee. What do you mean, Virginia? Oh boy. Look at you. You got 10 cards. Who's a big boy? Yeah. Because they're out of order. Okay, so let's say you name your thing 42. Let's say you put your number to 42 and you order 4 cars. It's going to say the first car is going to be 42, the next car will be 43, 44, and then 45. But every time you go to buy the car and you put 42, you know, you get the point. That's just that's just how it works. It's supposed to make it easier because what you used to have to do is buy all the cars one at a time and then number them one at a time. So it's a quality of life thing. Yeah. I'll put the brake on one of the cars for you. Yeah. What you, I don't think this chat train you have has air brakes on it. Does it say compressor anywhere down there? Yeah, your brakes aren't strong enough to carry all this weight. It's probably what's happening. What you're going to want to do is tie down one of these cars for about like 10-30%, give or take, and that'll help you slow down later. Yeah, put the other brake on. Oh, well then put the brakes on. Why did you put your brakes on? I, whatever makes you happy. There's different ways to do things. Whatever makes you happy. I paid it because it was still rolling. I'm sure you noticed. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. You know what I used to do to line up? Is I'd put signs or lanterns. I put sign pieces in a certain way, and I would use that to help me measure. You know what I could do is I could make a makeshift lamppost here for when it gets dark. It'll be easier for you to see. Would you like that? For whenever it gets dark, so you can see. Huh? Alright, I'll make a couple. It won't be the prettiest thing, but it's something I came up with in my last save. And it's worked out pretty well.
We'll send it and hope we don't derail. What happens if you derail with a hull on you?
The train cars fall apart. And then you have to go, oh no. Oh no, no, no. You have $8 to your name.
How much money do you have?
The starting amount.
You have 2,000? What?
Yep, I'm rich.
So it doesn't. So it's not shared. I thought you made it seem like it was shared. You know?
Well, no, you can share the money.
No, I
It,
mean like you made it seem like me and you shared however much money it was. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like we had to share it.
Well, how'd you think I bought those cordwood cars on the last save that we started?
What, with your money?
Yeah.
So we
See,
make. So we have separate money then.
we do. However, I could pool the money. So if I could join you in a party and you'll be the party host. It's called a company, but I'm just gonna call it that just for the sake of just relaying the information. Okay, I'm gonna call it a party for the sake of ease. So you're the party host, and whatever I do will transfer the money to you automatically if I join you as a party member. Does that make sense?
Okay.
And you just hit tab. Anybody can do it at any time. All you gotta do is hit tab and click join company.
I mean, I don't know who likes pulling money. I said I don't know who likes pulling money, but if you ask me, then shit's stupid. Right. Right. Well, there you have it, I suppose. I said, there you have it, I suppose. Oh boy, 720 bucks. Yep. Who you calling? Who you calling needy? I'm not needy. enough, I guess. So what level are you? Alright, so what level are you? What the fuck was that? Shit. Lord. Are you, what? You don't even know what I was gonna ask. What was I gonna say? That is what I was gonna say. What? Oh yeah. I mean, it's pretty. I enjoy it. I don't get 2% though, 'cause that shit fucks with my stomach.
Yeah. Mm.
Percent definitely tastes better though, in my opinion. I just can't handle it.
Ugh. I sneezed so hard my entire body's just aching in pain. There you go. She's all yours.
Oh boy. What's it moving?
Yep. I took the brake off and gave it 7%.
Oh, you did. What the fuck? What are you gonna do if I couldn't catch the train?
I knew you'd catch it.
Did you?
Yep. You'd have to be Seth levels of special ed to miss that.
Say that. I said don't say that. You're not allowed to do that. be able to do. One, two, three, four, five at a time. That's not bad. Too bad you can't hire NPCs to do this for you. Because, but I suppose.
User entered your channel.
Who entered the channel? Hello? It is, it's John. How'd you know? Are you able to read minds?
Say what?
That's crazy. What's going on, John?
None. We figured out how to make that one map for the hive work.
Could you save the game, please? I just put in a shit ton of work, and I'd hate to lose it.
I can as soon as I'm done loading these last two cars.
So, what's up?
What'd you say, John?
I said, what's up?
Oh. Yeah, what's going on?
None.
You figured out something to do with the eye or something.
You gonna hop on some more repo later?
Hey. Murder some aliens. So.
He said what?
Said, I might, but I'm in the mood to murder some aliens, though.
Oh, aliens.
Unfortunately, the only aliens that I have would be actually aliens, franchise aliens games, or High on Life aliens. Unless I want to play strategy-wise, and that'd be Terra and Victim, which is a pain in the ass to play in the first place, and I keep fucking crashing at certain points, so,
That sucks.
Fair enough.
Yes, I finally started putting fucking stations in the freaking orbit, and I keep crashing.
Tell me when you save it so that I can
I just saved.
move on with.
I mean, y'all can keep playing, I don't give a damn.
What
You don't
about
have
Ghost?
Dying Light, you don't have the Isle, you don't have No Man's Sky, but you have Motor Town.
I have Dying Light.
You have Dying Light 1.
Yeah. With the DLCs.
On
Good.
PlayStation.
None of no, on PlayStation the only Dying Light I have is the Beast.
I didn't even go for the Beast was supposed to be a DLC.
I'm actually
Originally.
enjoying it because the map is huge.
The maps
And
are
they
usually
brought
huge
back
for the base
Crane,
game.
obviously, which I enjoy
Yeah.
the most because it
Problem
feels
is,
like it.
they were supposed to be able to be driving around. Like I said,
Yeah.
it was supposed to be a DLC for number 2.
Which is dumb as shit. I don't like the second one. The second one's garbage.
Oh, the second one's complete garbage. This is why I don't even force anyone to play it with me. Oh, Q's
I
got
mean,
it,
I
but he
tried
don't play
it,
it.
and it's like there's no.
He bought it for
guns.
me, and then he immediately
Like,
said,
where
"Don't
the
play it."
hell-
I'm
where-
like,
where the
"Okay."
hell are the
Yeah,
guns?
I got
Where
it for Q. I played it myself for a while. I'm all like, no, that's better off playing number 1. It's way funner.
He bought it for me. I downloaded it. I'm like, "Okay, we're gonna play." He's like, "No, don't bother." I'm like, "What?"
I
It was
don't
like
even
Stay
bother.
Human or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so fucking.
Dying Light, stay
And then
human.
I had one of my buddies that was yelling at me, and he's like, "No, this game's good," and I'm like, "Dude, there's no guns. It doesn't feel
No,
like
there
Dying Light."
there is guns,
Yeah,
but there is
they're
a
like
fucking
grenades, though.
progress to get to fucking guns, and then you gotta do a bunch of fucking bullshit just to get the fucking guns,
Well,
and then you gotta do a bunch of miniguns just to get a certain type of freaking in-game freaking income just to fucking get a gun. It's a big stupid fucking progress just to get a fucking gun in the game. So
No,
I'm
because
all
from
like,
what I was saying, because I beat the game, and the only guns that there were in the game was
you must have bypassed the freaking mission called the Armory.
He's talking about the second game, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
There
no,
is
the
a quest
only
line called the Armory.
The only guns that there are when I played it was just fucking guns that acted like your fucking grenade for whatever reason.
No, there's actually guns. Like I said, it's called a quest. It's a quest line called the Armor.
I remember my friend Deca. He was complaining about Dying Light
Well,
2.
not when I played it,
He
'cause
thinks
I
they
did a
shouldn't have
whole
added
bunch of
guns
shit.
to it. He says it ruins the game.
Well, here's the
We got
thing
guns
that a
in
lot of
number
people
1.
don't understand is Dying Light takes place in the same exact universe as Dead Island Riptide. Or just the Dead Island series in general. And then they get all butthurt when you tell them.
Well, lore-wise, technically not. Pathogen Outbreak is totally different. I played both. That's the problem. I know both of the storylines. I'm very in depth into the zombie thing
Oh yeah.
because it's actually a reality in these days because it could happen. There is actually
Good, not
fungi
likely.
that are zombietic as it is, but it only infects insects. It hasn't crossed species just yet. But knowing how freaking history and evolution, it will cross species.
You think so? I
I
give it a
mean,
maybe.
people think the whole zombie thing's like, oh, it's gonna be a pathogen like freaking Ebola and shit like that. I'm all like, no, we actually have actual fucking organisms that do zombifying.
Yeah, we got
It
a drug
hasn't
that turns
crossed over
people into
just yet.
zombies too.
Every sci-fi, it's always a pathogen, a virus that was man-made. I'm all like, no, there is actually naturally nature-made pathogens, insects and all that, and fungi that make you zombie. And of course, there is the drugs that human make that technically zombify you for a moment. Yeah,
Bath salts.
well, that too. That's been enough for a while.
No, there's a medicine made in some tribal uh whatever the fuck it is. It was a native tribe of some sort, and they made a medicine that would literally turn you into a zombie.
Yeah, sleepwalkers.
I said, fuck this shit, I ain't going over there.
Yeah, it's a sleepwalker medicine. That's what they're called.
I
I
like
know we
eating
get the
food.
people always like, oh, sleepwalking and all that stuff. I'm like, we get the reference from fucking Native American sleepwalkers, the ones that are technically, we would probably say it's fucking zombies. To them, they're just they're walkers, and they're doing a spiritual trip.
Oh boy, Joseph.
Oh boy, what?
I mean, Q's got one, and that one as well. Freaking on.
Oh boy.
Payday 2.
Watch this. I'm gonna become one with the lumber.
I do have payday too.
No, the logs. They're consuming me.
Right, schedule 1. Here we go.
Oh boy.
I didn't hear what that last part you said was because your mic was cutting out.
I thought it was because I was making death noises.
Starship Troopers Extermination. those holes, troopers.
I don't wanna.
It's the bugs, man. Me and Q got the IO.
I don't know what that is.
The IO's like, dinosaur. Big.
Mhm.
I've got a game called Path of Titans on my PlayStation.
Yeah, I looked at that, but that's technically desert styled. So
I got
the
it a little
IO is
while
on an
back because
island
Larissa
wise,
wanted to
and there's
play
an,
it, but
there's
I
an,
never really did much.
there's a what?
I
What,
can't
Q?
find my login for it either. Huh?
Or what?
Uh, Titan. But I have the
I
IO
don't
and
know.
Beast of Bermuda. I mentioned it to
Yeah,
him before,
I
but
got Beast in Bermuda and the IO. The IO is interesting. I was going to re-download the Beast of Bermuda too because it's the only one you can play as a fucking snake, as a fucking water snake.
I have them downloaded still, by the way.
I only have the one because it's just me and you, buddy.
Uh-huh.
You don't have anyone else really.
Yeah, I know somebody that'd be interested, but they don't have it. There's a couple. I could try hitting up some people.
Who might be interested?
You,
Well, I'd be questioning,
Amanda.
asking you if you'd be interested too. It depends. The IO, Beast of Bermuda. You said you
I
had Path
don't.
of Titans. I don't have that.
Yeah, but that's the thing is I don't know what those games are.
So
I'm
Path of
assuming they're Path of Titan likes, but like, are you
yeah,
still a dinosaur or is it
yeah. It's
just
still
any creature?
It's dinos. It's all dino oriented. It's just areas.
Yeah,
Like Path of
Joseph and
Titans is in the
Amanda.
desert, and the Isle is on a giant fucking island. They're trying to put humans into it, but it's still,
It's a work in progress.
yeah. Beast
The
of
development
Bermuda is
team had a bit of a
mainly all just dino.
some members of the development team were kind of assholes and like sabotaged the game code, and they had to start over on a separate development.
Yeah.
So the game's kind of had to start over a little bit in development.
I don't know. What do you recommend?
Well, in the Beast of Bermuda, it all depends on the server you're in
Is there
and
one where I can be a spider?
Are they on sale still, by the way? Because another sale started.
The Isle is not on sale. Still $20.
Yeah, is there one where you can be a spider?
No, that. It'd be really hard to be in that in those type of freaking be a
Yeah,
spider.
but how? Oh, the prehistoric spiders were big as shit, weren't they?
So
It's like
here's the thing.
Well, it depends on which era.
Yeah, because here's the thing. When it comes to prehistoric, we got the Cretaceous, and then we got the Triassic. Triassic came after the Cretaceous. Cretaceous is where the freaking giant fucking insects was in. They died out or went tiny. And we got Triassic, which is the dinos.
Yeah, I think there's two
The
periods
only
where we had
things that
giant.
stayed giant the whole fucking time was certain freaking flying insects.
If
Like
I
giant
remember,
fucking mosquitoes.
John, wasn't there like two different sections where they had giant stuff? Because I remember that at one point after the meteor stuff happened, the air got thin
Well, that was when
and things started getting gargantuan at that point too.
it was a reverse. Everything always rebounds. Because it was giant freaking fauna, then and then it started involving giant fucking insects. After that, we got the giant fucking reptiles. I think that when we had giant freaking landwalkers, we had giant fucking sea life. Where we get the fantasies it is a certain type of sea life as it is after the Jurassic did get really big. This is where we get the whole, dire wolves were really big, giant fucking wolves. And all that stuff. We kind of hunted them out as it is, or died from certain things, extinction.
I remember my grandfather telling me that there was early forms of humans during the dinosaur times.
Oh yeah, I keep thinking this. I'm like, dude, humans been around for millions of fucking years, not thousands.
My grandfather
millions.
was very intelligent. I'm
Well,
sure he
just-
has a
just-
reason to say it.
Well, if you add in all the freaking cave
Is there a
freak things from
Giganotosaurus or
all that
something?
shit. Yeah. I
Can
know
I be
that's
a snake?
one of. Yes. If you're trying to be the Snape one, that would be the Beast of Bermuda. Yeah, Isle doesn't have that one. Yeah, Isle has more of straight up dinosaurs during the mid
But
triassic.
it's a big enough snake to where you could wrap around a dinosaur and fucking. Or not.
I don't
No,
remember.
no, it's big, but it's not. I know it's kind
So the thing with there's Isle and Beast of Bermuda have some different approaches to the game, but they also have different things going on. Like the Isle, like he said, you're on the island and you survive or whatever, and depending on what server you're on and what they got going on, different
well, Beast of
dinosaurs. But
Bermuda
there's these
all
weird,
depends on your devs.
there's these weird man-made structures. In Beast of Bermuda, like yes, that's also the same when it comes to depending on the server and what they're doing with it, but there's more of a fantastical element. There's like a level up tree for it, and you can get
Yeah.
growth. And in both games, you can be born into
By
somebody's
egg
nest,
or yeah.
and you take on traits from the parents. And in Beast of Bermuda, that includes inheriting trait skills and stuff from them.
Skin coloring, even flashy skin pigments that are bioluminescent.
Both games have flying creatures in them.
Yeah, but only one's got the snake.
Beast of Bermuda has fish you can be.
Ah, yes, the big old fish that.
What about a scorpion? Is there one where you can be a scorpion?
That's the desert stuff, though.
No.
East of Bermuda, the
Alright, save it,
Isle,
please.
and Path of Titans. They're all practically the same type of thing. It's just different areas, so different type of dinos to play with.
I see.
Like in the desert, I would expect fucking giant freaking scorpions, but by the time the giant fucking lizards were around, spiders, scorpions, and all that were actually starting to downsize.
I made a path over to the sawmill, but I haven't checked it if it's all clear yet. You wanna try taking some logs to the sawmill?
Remember that fucking meteorite took out like
I'm
what?
getting ready to buy a new train here in a minute.
90%
probably
of life
for the
on
best,
Earth
and
was
I'll take
wiped out
the-
by a fucking meteor.
I'll take the
Or after this
Montezuma.
last run here, I'll be able to buy a new train.
Then I'll take over to Montezuma.
Go for it. I'm just gonna figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do with the new one.
Yes, I know, Terra. 1.0 was released. Blah, 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 blah. Still pain has to play.
I know. I'm working on getting exploding kittens.
Oh no. I'll put down every Percy.
What about
Oh, no.
exploding kittens?
Yeah, exploding kittens.
Hmm.
That card game.
have to fucking rush on over that one. Where's that? And I think Roller kind of declined my gift of the repo, where it was cute. By the way, I haven't gotten an
No, Q got it.
accept
Q's got it. I haven't heard from Roller in a minute, so I don't know.
it for
But I
like
mean, there was until yesterday. I was on PlayStation for like 2 days straight. Didn't hop back on PC until like yesterday.
There's herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. He is the Diabolus Raptus.
Is there anything that does poison damage? I'm assuming it's all a big PvP game, yes?
Oh, there is PvP and PvE. You can do either way if you want. On East of Bermuda, it could be mainly a PvE server or a PvP or both. So it all depends on the servers. And
If you died, you have to start all over.
yeah, you gotta you pretty much gotta go and remake, reset, retry. In the Isle, you die, you die.
You gotta what?
You die in the Isle. I mean, your character's completely. You gotta come back into the server and restart, try everything again. There will be no eggs for you. It's just like, well, Some people consider this game at night, like during the process at night, in the in-game nighttime, is like a horror when you're playing it. You get to hear all the other dinos. Most of the time, they're carnos. So there's only two omnivores. And then for the carnivore, 8 for herbivore. Brachiosaurus, Ipsilophorodon, Achysaurus, Stegosaurus, and a Trichomoniid. Pterodon, Omniraptor. Well, if you want to be a giant fucking gator, you can. The Dinosuchus.
What if I want to be a Sarco?
Huh?
I said, what if I want to be a Sarco?
A Sargo.
Yeah, a Sarco? A Sarcosaurus?
Yeah. So not all games will keep all the freaking dinos, dude. Like I said, every game has a different set of dinos to play with.
Well, that's why I was asking.
I was saying earlier, all three of them have a different set of, because they're in different areas. They're not gonna have the same freaking dinos, dude. That'd be bad gameplay. I mean, some of them might be some of them might be all in the same ones, but not all. Right? And Pathfinder still got the fucking the tracks and the freaking T-Rex and maybe I got raptors too. I usually play as a Dinosuchus. Giant fucking croc. Because most people usually leave you the fuck alone half the time. You gotta worry as it is at early ages when you're still small of other Dinosuchus because they're going to try to kill you. They need you.
Right.
You might find a really big one that's been playing long enough, as if where their Dino Searchers is really big, and they don't give a damn and leave you alone, or might give you some food. Sometimes you might find those type of players, but they will hunt and help you grow. American for both the games I've played, I never started a family.
That's
No
right. Show them.
grudges, no hatches. It's just me solo, giant fucking reptile going fuck you all. Yeah. Oh, I am. Oh, QB when someone is it is, and I'm just off in my little world.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm watching YouTube while I'm talking to you and fucking playing this somewhat boring game. What is the tender? Matt, what's the tender?
What about the Tinder?
What is it?
I'll come take a look.
I suppose. I don't like the paints on this shit. They're all so bland. Boy is right. It doesn't work. Wait, what's this? Composure. This train doesn't work.
Hold on, I'll take a look.
Oh wait, hold on. I didn't put no fuel in it.
Yep. All right.
Alright. Still not working.
You gotta wait for the heat to build up and shit. Water to get pressure.
Really?
Yep, it's gonna take like 30 seconds or something.
How do you know what the heat's at?
Look at the firebox and then you can look at the pressure gauge. Two and two together.
Oh boy, how hot does it have to get?
Huh?
How hot does it have to get?
The only thing you need to worry about is you see this pressure knob up here? Or here? Down here? Right here?
Uh,
Well, you can either look at it directly or just hit F on the vehicle and you can see it. But either way, you gotta get the steam pressure up.
what?
So you just wait. You see the bottom knob here? See how it's at 0? There's no air pressure.
The boiler?
Yep. That's for the boiler. There's 0 pressure, so you're just gonna have to wait. You can also check it when you hit F to enter the thingy. You just gonna have to wait for it to cook.
What were you gonna do with that train?
I'm gonna make it do embarrassing things.
Oh, you said you were gonna use it.
Oh yeah, that's much smoother. Boy. Well, for starters, I'm gonna see if this works. If not, I have to redo this part. I have to redo that part. Great.
Oh damn, this thing stops on the dime.
That's because you're using air pressure for brakes now. But you don't have a whole lot built up yet, so. There you go. Now you got air pressure for the brakes. I think one of the, I'm not sure if it's this one, but after a certain point with trains, you can actually get an electric powered headlamp. But you have to manually select it in the customization. This one's just a regular lantern. That's fine. Yep, you got air brakes on this now. How do you feel about that?
Am I supposed to feel good? I just don't understand.
What?
I said, am I supposed to feel good? I don't understand.
You've upgraded in more ways than one. Coal brings significantly more powerful things. Now you have air brakes, which you didn't have before. I mean, list goes on, man.
Damn, it's gonna take forever. Holy shit.
It looks like it's already ready.
What, the water?
Did you look at where the air pressure is?
No, I'm not talking about the air pressure. I'm talking about the water. I'm filling it with water.
Oh.
It's not even done filling up the main train yet, let alone the trailer.
I'm sure you'll get over it. Hey, where'd all the sand go? Did you use up the sand in this?
No, it didn't have any sand in it.
Really? Last I checked, it was full. It should. You did it. You blew it all to hell.
Wait, what do you need the sand for?
Well, if you're having wheel slip and traction issues, you sand.
What should I do with this train, huh? Where can I take it?
Have you looked at the map?
I mean, yeah, I just don't know where these tracks go, you know?
Most of them go nowhere yet. You try to take. You could either a. How much money do you have?
None. Alright, I'm gonna move this train out the way, and you
You
can
could
do
try
whatever you
taking
want
the
to with
logs
it.
to the sawmill. That path should be clear.
Or do whatever you want to with this train. What you doing, John?
You want me to show you how to get to the sawmill?
I gotta load this shit up first.
Looking. Ah, yeah. First, Nessie.
You said what?
East of Bermuda has Nessie.
And then
Connection lost. Connected.
hello.
Mm.
What?
Am I still connected? Can you honk the horn? Okay, never mind.
wanna play some?
What's up?
Dying Light 1. I got Valheim. Here's the IO.
Maybe.
Schedule 1.
I'm honestly not sure. Kind of there a little bit, you know, focus. Messing around with this train tracks. But here soon. Good, but I don't know if I can handle anything too crazy right now.
Well, if you don't want too crazy, we could try repo. You know? Look, you might think it's crazy, but at least it's better than like having to focus on shooting a bunch of shit, you know? If he takes it slower or just uses the cart, you know what I mean? Or they play loop and warn him of things that he can think.
Right. Right. As we get blown to smithereens. Right. Right.
Oh, I don't
Just
think
gone.
Matt will be playing repo with us anymore, by the way.
Uh-huh.
He met Shotgun Guy and said, fuck this game.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's a pain in
He
the
said,
ass.
fuck this game. And then he's like, I don't think I'm gonna play this anymore.
All the maps are fucking random, so we can't help it. Not our fault.
I was like, oh, so you met Shotgun Guy.
One that pisses everyone off, really.
Oh,
But
see,
so
here's
far.
the thing is, I didn't know. I kept getting shot at. And then I heard a fucking shot, and then it was just silence.
Yeah, communication isn't always easily accessible. Matt and some of the other guys. Yeah, I forgot to make some crossover switches here. Oops.
Alright, where's the song go?
Huh? If you go reverse. Yep.
Forward, you said?
Reverse. Backwards. The opposite direction of forwards.
Wait, I can't just go forward to get there?
You could, but I haven't fully cleaned it out. I'd have to go over it again, and I feel like unless you want to go through and cut down all the trees if I missed any. Just throw it in reverse while I watch. I forgot to make crossover switches. Oops. I'll fuck with it.
Let me get this straight. The water is bubbling, or boiling, if you will, at 300 degrees. But the actual fire burning at 752 degrees.
Guess so.
You don't understand physics or chemistry. But due to the fact that water has its own cooling system by itself, no matter what, all it's going to do after that point of boiling is just going to evaporate.
Yeah, I know that.
Unless you can catch any, osmosis that shit around.
Basically, it's superheated steam is what's going around inside of a boiler.
And because it's won't get any hotter no matter what.
They keep it.
Even if the flame is hotter than the water.
No, I might be wrong, but I think the idea is you keep it hot so that it doesn't dissolve back down into the water again.
It's only when you're trying to process it so your decellulation of the freaking minerals and all that, purify.
We're talking about steam boilers. Like for transportation.
Well, like I said, the water alone has its own cooling. They keep it at a certain temperature. At a certain temperature, it's just burn the gas. It'll always stay at a certain temperature. Like dry ice. Even at evaporation rate, it still stays at the same temperature at all times.
Well, you better make sure, man. I know I went through it, but I know I'm not perfect. You better watch out. You might hit a tree.
Oh, hey, look, I'm paying attention. I'm doing my 2 things at once. I just don't know if I'm going the right way to saw it up or not. I think
You are, but you're gonna have to stop soon.
Why not?
Well, before you start dumping them all, I need to do a test. I need
No,
to
this
do a
isn't
test.
the right way. I went the wrong path.
No, that's the right way. Yes, it is. I'm the one that made it. Stop your fucking train.
I didn't stop. Hold on. Yeah, I'm on the wrong side of the road.
Alright, then you fucking do it then. If you know how it works, then you do it.
I'm here.
You go down there to the factory and you go look at which side says logs here. Go down there, take a look.
What, am I not far enough?
No, you're fine. But you're the one telling me it don't go there. What I need to see, because you see, normally you roll up next to it and then you drop the logs off onto the siding. See how it says log 0 out of 100? I want to test it off by dropping one log and seeing if it accepts it. Okay, it accepted. You can drop them off now. All I wanted to do. Mister, don't go here. Get out of here. I'm gonna start judging you in a minute. Oh boy. Now, I did link it up to where it loops back around, but I haven't cleared it of trees. So if you do reverse it back around, then yeah, it'll be at your own peril. I'm gonna go do that now.
I'd rather just drive straight. It's simpler to do that.
Well, excuse me, princess. Excuse me, princess. Mr. Whiny Baby.
No, I'm not. Call me that. Hey, we did it. Got 10 to forward straight ahead with 0 fucks to give.
Well, you should know firsthand that I like making loops.
Did you like what?
Making it loop back around. Remember last time we were like, why are you doing that? Why are you making it loop back around? It's like, I want to. Remember that? Also, cutting on these trees gives me experience.
Oh boy, we're going fast as shit.
Oh god.
Alright. Here's the big thing for the...
There's the what?
I'm gaining, man.
Of course you are. You're like almost a century difference.
How fast are you going? I don't know, you might be going faster than I am.
I'm going 21. Never mind 20.
I'm going like 25. And you're just fucking gone.
I told you.
Here, let me give you a push. Is it working?
Yeah, you're going 25 miles an hour.
Oh, shit, that dude's slowing down at all. I was kind of worried. I thought, you know,
Pull your reverser, huh?
I said I was kind of worried. I was thinking at the speed I was going, it was going to derail the bus.
Pull your reverser back to 50%. Let's see what happens.
50%?
50%, yeah. Try 60.
60.
Try 60, see what happens. Oh, there we go. Now we're going up to 30. Uh-oh. Boy. So, whenever you get up to max speed, whenever your speed reaches its peak when you're at 100% reversal, if you're not going uphill, you're at level or going downhill. If you pull back the reverser, you'll actually gain more speed. You exchange some power you exchange power for speed. But you have to find the right sweet spots. You have to find the right sweet spots. Those are for each train. Like this This train's sweet spot is around 52, I think.
Oh, I did fucking hook. I didn't know I had a thing on the front of the I didn't realize I hooked you to me.
Yeah,
That's funny.
we touched.
Here, take these. Take these.
What are you talking about?
Take these trailers, right? And what I'm thinking is, if I can unlatch these things. There we go. So yeah, you take those trailers, because what I'm thinking is, you take those, and then drop off the wood, and then I'll work on getting some carts that can hold the,
Ah,
I'm
I
trying to
gotta
give you
make a
some space.
switch.
I'm trying to give you some space here.
Well, back up. I'm about to delete that section you're on.
Alright, hold on. Reverse.
I'll take, you could stop just before you connect to the other guy. One more. Right there.
Is that good?
Yes, 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 yes. The air raid.
You said what?
It's the air raid siren. I thought so. Not this guy. Yeah, that'll work. There you go.
That way you can tow that back over there, you know? And that should give you plenty of room to do so.
Oh, hold on, I'm focusing. Alright, so what were you thinking of doing? What are you gonna do? Try to run cordwood?
So you take the small train, right, and hook it to all those trailers. And then I'm going to make this one. What are we doing? Beams or lumber?
There's some plenty of stuff that you can do. Well, it might be a good idea to consider doing either cordwood or running from there because you could pull the product, or you could pull product from the sawmill, which I'm guessing is what you're asking about.
There we go. I wasn't asking about anything. I was saying if you take the small train, right, and hook it up to these, and then I'll take these.
You don't have to. Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah, so we can work on getting the lumber, right? Because I'm assuming we're dropping out the logs so we can get whatever the hell it's got.
We could, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you
So
go
then
ahead
that way,
and You go ahead and back your train up in there so that I can pass you and grab the other cars.
Oh, dude, you got plenty of room to move it.
You're in the way. You're gonna have to pull up and hit the switch.
Give me 1 second.
What you can do is move those other over to the other rail because I just put a switch in there. And then back up and connect them. Or you can just grab those and then make sure you save it because I just did a lot of shit. And I'd rather not do it again.
I don't blame you.
Because I'm cool. I'm a cool book.
Alright, you should have plenty of room now.
More like cool shit. I also got it set up so you can go to the lumber thing this way. But I don't have it split off for the... probably something I gotta think.
Were you just gonna go all the way around?
Huh?
I said, what are you just going all the way around?
What do you mean all the way around? Oh. Yeah, I should probably pass you, shouldn't I? Alright, hold on, I'm coming. Did you save it?
Do it right now.
That's a good idea. Ah, uh-oh. Oh boy. So yeah, I can make this go 25 miles an hour now. I'll put the reverser down to 30. You hear me? Hello? Hey, Joseph.
What's up?
I can make this thing go up to 25 miles an hour now. I dropped the
yeah,
reverser to 30. Also, that switch, I just ran into you because that switch, I didn't change the switch. How do you feel about that?
That's fucked up, man.
It's your fault.
It's my fault. I
Because
moved over.
it's John's fault. Well, you didn't set the switch back.
I didn't wish you'd had the common sense to do that.
Common sense to let it back where you saw it, because you know I was gonna pass you. Or is it? Or maybe it's just up to whatever you decide. The group.
What are you just gonna go straight?
Yep.
What? Why?
Because you're gonna pull out and then you're gonna back up. I don't have the straightforward connected to the pickup point yet, which is what I'm
Oh damn, this
working
train
on.
is a lot bigger than that one.
Yeah, I told you. This is like, you got 6 wheels plus 2, and I got 4 plus 2. You got 6 drive wheels.
Plus 4.
Yeah, this has 2 drive wheels. Or maybe that's 4 drive wheels you have. Oh, yeah, you have 4 drive wheels. I have 2. And then you have 2 wheels on top of that. Anyways, going forward is not going to get you there because I don't have it set up yet. However, going backwards will, because I have a switch there for it. I'm gonna have to make a round. I'm gonna have to make a loop so that you can turn around.
I'm trying to figure out why this thing's going so slow.
Got the brakes on.
Brakes aren't on.
Did you check your fire?
I know what it is.
Me up, damn it! Oh, look at that. The brakes are on.
I knew. I know. That's exactly what the fuck it was. As soon as I thought about it. Oh, I just spawned these in. Didn't even think about it. Now I know.
Yeah, you're like, no, they're not. And I'm like, Now, just so you know, you can flip switches using the map. Well,
You said
time to
you
go
can use
finish
the map?
that other part. What's that?
You said you can flip switches using the map?
That is correct.
How the fuck does that make sense?
What do you mean, what does that make sense? You open the map and then you click on things. Some people. I'm gonna judge you in a minute. Calm down. I'm about to get real judgy.
Why?
Those raisins. I'm gonna make a loop spot near the depot so that you can easily turn around. How does that sound?
You said what?
I can make a loop spot around where the depot is so you can turn around.
Alright, say that again. I couldn't hear you over the constant chugging in my ear.
Turn the sound down.
I just did. That's why that's what I'm saying. You said what?
Chugging. I thought you're on your phone again. I said I can make a couple of loops at the depot. That way you can just make it easier for you to turn around.
You know, trains are probably the only thing we still have today that are powered by steam. I don't count the modern ones though, because those ones don't have a driver in them.
The driver.
You said what?
The driver.
Yeah, they don't have drivers in them. Or, I'm sorry, conductors. You wanna get so specific?
What's a conductor? Also, isn't the engineer the driver? I'm gonna be Mr. Baloney Man. I was joking because it's like, who drives? Who drives? What? You said that they're not driven by a driver, so I was like, what's a driver? Yeah. Just playing off of what you were.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Pretty much.
Connection lost. Connected.
There. Jeez. That was a pain. Good.
I'm wondering how much we'll get for these.
Don't know. Just so you know, there are other things that can take beams and lumber, by the way. Lumber. Okay.
Well, you're the track guy.
Is that?
I said you're the track guy. I can't figure this shit out. Save my ass.
What are you talking about?
The track guy, the guy that lays down the tracks, you know?
You hitting on me?
Maybe. You can do better.
Oh.
I don't know.
What, it depends on what you want to do about it.
I ain't doing shit. We don't have anything that. We don't have anything that's close that's connected. I can take this shit. So I'm just gonna take it back.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah. All right, the loop for the logs is, I think, is done.
Oh shit.
Oh God.
Oh shit. Oh,
That. What the fuck? What the fuck?
I thought I had more time. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
No, I just, I didn't think it needed to be said because I think you and I both know exactly what happened.
I know
Well, we are
exactly
trying to
what
lay. I'm trying to lay this piece of track down, and all of a sudden the train starts.
oh, oh my god, look at this piece. It's going through the train.
Talk about catastrophic failure. Oh boy.
I was too zoned into the video.
Hmm. Sure you were. Lumber. Stir lumber. I even pulled up and everything.
He
To
said
me,
what?
I was pulled up really far to make sure you had room so that I'd be able to work on it.
How'd that work for you, buddy? Oh my god.
The train up front was crumpled like this. Everything up front was crumpled because there was no track there.
That shit like fucking exploded.
I wonder why.
I was only going 30 miles an hour.
That's pretty. You're like several thousand tons.
You said what?
You're several thousand tons. 30 miles an hour is a lot for that much weight. Right, John? Yes, Q. You're so cool. Thanks, John.
What the fuck were you saying?
I said you get several thousand tons. He said I wasn't going that fast, 30 miles an hour. I said you got several thousand tons going 30 miles an hour. That's a lot.
Hmm.
He wasn't paying attention, and I had a train parked while I was adding some rail, and he
Have you
missed his
ever watched
stop
a double-decker bus ever hit a person, and they usually going about 30 anyways?
and,
So,
and yeah, he slammed into the back of the train, and it folded like an accordion.
I'm like, yeah, what's up, baloney? Baloney miss number 3. You.
Let me know when you're done with that track. I'll save it and then I'll probably hop off for a bit. We made a lot of progress, so I'd say that's pretty good.
It's just getting started.
What?
I was just getting started because I had a bunch of ideas starting to come in.
Oh man. I want to see what John's got going on.
Dying Light 1. Oh, what?
Dude said he wants to kill a shit ton of zombies for no reason.
What?
I didn't say that. What did I say? Do you have the Dungeons Easter or do you have the Dungeons DLC? Pretty sure.
Kind of broke itself.
What the fuck is what?
You get stuck halfway through it and it just breaks itself.
I've never had that happen actually. It worked perfectly fine for me. I'm starting to get exhausted. Feel like I'm not doing anything.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean? Just applying for jobs. It is the most boring thing that you can do, and then you're just stuck. And you're stuck
Yep.
because you can't do anything to get away from anything.
There's no point worrying about it.
Well, see, I worry about it. Because I don't want to put you in any trouble. And if I don't have a job for some reason and then I get kicked out, you know what I mean?
I know, but it's not like you can just snap your fingers and make it happen.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Like one time I had this issue. I was overexerted on my muscles, and they started breaking down to where I couldn't walk. And I ended up having to take a 3-month leave from my job, and I couldn't pay my rent. The guy threw me out after I was there for about a couple of months because I couldn't pay my rent because I wasn't able to work.
You didn't get workers' comp?
I wasn't fired. Medical leave.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Usually when you're on medical leave, you get workers' comp or something that allows you to have some sort of income until you can go back to work.
I don't know. I wasn't able to walk, so it's not like I don't know. I don't remember very well. I probably didn't have workman's comp.
I was working at
Every time I've got hurt on the job or had all sorts of bullshit happen to me, I don't get shit. I get tossed out, and it's like, well, get a lawyer then. It's like, well, I'm fucking homeless. I can't get a lawyer. I have shitty luck whenever it comes to people trying to be decent.
They sent me home over a bruise, right? My leg.
Yeah, you're lucky. They would have told me to just to fucking walk it off.
I mean, I was going to. You know, I wasn't. That's what I was saying. I wasn't trying to throw a fit about it. I didn't say anything to anybody, and then someone saw I was limping.
I said you're lucky. I didn't say you were making a scene.
No, I'm just saying, like, and that was the first time that I've ever had workers' comp because it's the first time I've ever been injured on the job.
Uh-huh.
Then they made me go to the doctor, make sure it wasn't broken, even though, like I said, it was just bruised and a little swollen. And then they made me take a drug test and a bunch of other shit, and I'm just like, dude, it's a bruised leg. You guys are doing too much. And then I got paid for like a week for the same pay as I would have working, which I didn't complain about, but I was bored as shit for that week. You know? Yeah, John, I got Dying Light installed. I just didn't know if I was gonna actually play it. But now that I know you have it, it might give me an excuse to touch the game again. I might have to start over because I don't know how Steam works.
Steam usually has a safe storage unless the developer doesn't allow it.
Meaning?
They usually have a storage cloud saves unless the developer decides not to let.
Oh. See.
John can check for it. Should be in. You better flip that switch if you're going forward.
No, I'm going backwards. See? I gotta go backwards. See? switching tracks entirely.
Mm-hmm.
Keep judging me. Think I'm gonna hit the. I'm not even gonna say anything. It was one time. What you gonna do with this?
You turn the brake on or something?
No, I didn't touch any of the brakes.
He's acting like a slug.
Brake, brake,
Oh, there it is. It's right at the end.
brake. Yeah, but that's the one that you turned on specifically.
It's not not to 100. Also, we railed them. Remember?
Yeah. Also, you're about to derail
I had that at 35.
and you just derailed. Yep. There he goes. Oh, stop, stop, stop the train.
No,
Stop, god damn it.
I refuse.
Alright, you're good. He had a tree in the way. So you derailed.
That tree wasn't supposed to be there. I thought I got rid of that.
You did.
All right, calm down. You only need to get rid. You see that wooden crossbeam?
No.
You don't. You can't see the crossbeam on the rails. Look at the train tracks.
Okay.
You see the little horizontal beam going across?
Oh, yeah.
If any, that's if anything, a rule of thumb that I go by. As long as it's not within those wooden beams, it's safe. Okay.
Alright, just hear me out. XP.
Did you save it, by the way?
Not yet. I was waiting for you to tell me.
Well, save it real quick, because I'm about to test this.
Let me meet up with you. In this tiny ass screen. Alright. Excuse me.
Did you save it?
Save. Yes, save.
Alright, here we go, tiny screen.
Tiny screen.
I don't know. I heard you randomly say something about a tiny screen.
It's a tiny train.
Bad words.
So now when I look at the screen, I realize just how fucking small it is. And that it should totally not be hauling, 10 things from me. You going right or left?
I've already got it set. We're going to the right. Uh-oh. I didn't double check that other one. Can you double check that one for me?
Stop, 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 stop. Pull forward.
Yeah, I realized that switch I probably forgot to set.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Alright, now back up. Shit, I fell.
voice or guest star. Right, Joseph?
What?
Just help me keep an eye out, please.
What?
It looks like I need to redo this part.
Well, I'm confused on where the fuck we're going. Just a little bit. Should I cut it in time? What do you think?
Just in case you're wondering, I did put the brake on.
No, I was not even gonna lie, I was still spamming the press button.
You just did a drive-by tree cutting. Bastard.
Yeah, you saw? What, you saw that?
Yeah.
We're stuck.
Yep.
I can't cut this.
You see that bridge above you? Can you delete that for me? Sorry. Stop stealing on my experience. Hey, I like those trees. You shouldn't have left those.
I didn't like him. Wait, did it stop the train?
Yeah, the trees hit the train and it almost derailed it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I like that cluster of 3 trees right there. They weren't even in. They weren't in the
There's
way.
more than 3.
Not all of them. There was 3 off to the side that were bundled together. That weren't hurting nobody. You monster.
It hurt my ego.
Monster frisbee. Oh boy, is the switch good? Don't know, we'll find out. Oh wait, it doesn't matter because we're oncoming. It'll sort itself out. Hooray!
Let me run in place.
Flip it again. Thank you. Nope, we're not going that way. I flipped that switch on the... The reason why that switch was flipped is because I used the mini-map. I clicked on the mini-map to flip this.
Oh yeah, I just got hit by a train going 30.
You're going 30.
I got hit by a train that was going 20 miles an hour.
I wasn't going 20.
I got hit by a train.
3.
3?
3 miles an hour.
That did not look like no 3 miles an hour.
You're gonna have to come up to the front now. Yeah, get up there in the rock cow catcher. Yeah, right there where I can see you. Hey, stop that. Hold on. Hey, stop! You're ruining my aesthetic. Those trees don't grow back. Told you not to. You know how long I had to deal with hammer cutting down everything and it was fucking barren everywhere?
I'm not cutting down everything.
But they're already clear. The tracks are already clear right there. Check this out. Look at what I've been working on. What do you think? Stop! Stop that! Stop it. Those trees don't grow back. Yeah, stop.
Uh-oh, you're running out of track.
What makes you think that? What makes you think that?
Guess I didn't notice the leak.
Alright, so I'm gonna need you to... Oh, no, I'll do it. I want the experience. You get to watch.
Then watch what? What am I watching? I don't understand.
Got a tree down.
I mean, I gotta cut it down, you know.
Already did.
But I wanted to.
I want the experience.
Well, then let me drive and you stand in the front of the train.
No, you can't find the train. I said so.
When we sitting in the front of the train, like a ticket.
I don't know, I just thought you liked doing it.
Not really.
Yeah, issue.
I'm not a bug catcher now, okay?
Right now. See you later, consist. You don't know what I did, do you?
Hey, you went all the way around the circle.
Hit V like 2 or 3 times. V is in Victor.
Doesn't do anything now when I'm sitting on the train.
Hit V like 2 or 3 times.
I just did. I hit it like, it's not doing anything.
You should do it regardless. Now look behind the train. I stood behind the train. I put the brake on the one of the cars and decoupled it and let it just slowly drift off as we went away from it,
Why?
so we can come back around faster. You want to drive? Boy, I don't remember if I cleared this one or not. Oh boy, we're gonna find out.
That's just being a dick.
What?
So that guy's just being a dick.
Who's it been?
He's playing Warzone, he stocked up on another flashbang when I went up to one of the workers and then just threw all those flashbangs like fire man. He said, you wanna play a game called Flash? If you threw like 100 flashbangs at It's such a dick move. What do you think, John? What's your opinion?
Yeah, John, what's your thoughts?
I'm on break.
You think you're on break?
Game's rough.
Look at that swamp down there. That swamp ass.
Keep it going. Come on. Can't get this one. It's whatever. It doesn't affect the train apparently.
Got lucky, I guess. You know you can fly, right?
Come here. Why are you going backwards?
Well, somebody jumped off.
I said I was here.
Why do you think I was going backwards? I wanted someone over that swamp ass.
Some of this old guys.
Hey, check this out. I made it loop. Made it loop back around.
What do you jump off?
What?
You said check this out. I said what do you just jump off?
So I made it loop back around. And where you pick up on the lumber mill. That way you don't have to reverse, you can just go forwards. I find it very satisfying to do that. Right?
Fair enough.
Boy. This one might not be clear either, so.
Backwards loop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right there. You say that, but I'm still gonna hit it. See? That's why it's stopping. Cause I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, but if we're gonna hit it, we gotta hit it in style. Exactly.
Start flying through the air, torch screws. When I first did that, that gap was a lot larger. I need to redo that part. Should be easy enough. You knocked me out too. Did I thread the needle with this one? Yes. Did you see that? Are you proud? Just getting it as close as possible. Hey, that was mean.
It was a loader tree.
And here we are. We're back over here again.
Alright, you have fun with that.
You gonna save it?
Once I get back to this train.
Sure.
Yeah, have fun connecting all those trailers back. You know?
Connection lost. Connected.
Did you save everything?